On June 4th, 2025, Los Angeles erupted again. Protesters flooded the streets after ICE arrested over 100 undocumented immigrants in surprise raids. But what followed shocked even the most jaded. National Guard troops marching through downtown LA. This isn't just about immigration. This is about history, power, and who gets to belong in America. Let's dig into the roots and the reckoning of this moment. What happened in LA? Protesters in DTLA blocked freeways, ICE vehicles. The flashpoint came when ICE agents raided several workplaces, Home Depot lots, Amazon fulfillment centers, and even local food trucks. 118 people were arrested, many without criminal records. Entire families vanished overnight. By nightfall, downtown LA transformed. Thousands surrounded the Metropolitan Detention Center. Freeways shut down, self-driving taxis were lit on fire. Protesters stood shoulder to shoulder demanding, "Let them go." Police responded with rubber bullets and tear gas. But this time, something different happened. National Guard and government response. President Trump, now in his second term, declared the protests a state of insurrection. Without state approval, he deployed 300 National Guard troops to California, a move experts call unprecedented since the 1960s. California Governor Gavin Newsom called it unconstitutional, but the Guard stayed. Their orders: restore order and assist ICE in federal security operations. Amnesty International issued a global warning. The American Civil Liberties Union filed an emergency lawsuit. Protesters now faced both riot police and federal troops on their own city streets. The bigger picture: Indigenous and immigrant voices. But this fight didn't start in 2025. Long before LA was LA, this land belonged to the Tongva, Chumash, and other indigenous peoples. They were displaced, slaughtered, and erased century after century. Then came waves of immigrants: Mexican farm workers, Filipino nurses, Korean shopkeepers, Salvadoran refugees. These people built LA's economy, its food culture, its soul. Now, many of their children are being detained or deported. Protesters say, this isn't a border issue. This is colonization repeating itself. Real voices from the ground. Rosa Cesaretti, an immigration lawyer and protester, said, "If we allow the military to deport our neighbors, we're no longer a democracy, we're a police state." Another protester, Miguel, just 17, told us, "My mom crossed the desert so I could live here. Now they want to send her back?" Indigenous organizer Sierra Tavangna added, "We are protesting not just ICE raids, but 500 years of displacement. These stories are what the headlines miss. This is not chaos. This is resistance. What's happening now echoes American history. During World War II, Japanese Americans were rounded up into internment camps right here in California. In 1965, Cesar Chavez led farm worker strikes against abusive conditions. Many strikers were undocumented. In 2020, after George Floyd's murder, LA again became the heart of mass protest. Each time the government claimed it was protecting order, but each time ordinary people stood up for justice and changed the nation. Today's protests are part of that legacy. What's next for LA and for us? California's Attorney General has filed a lawsuit to block federal food deployments. Cities like San Francisco, Portland, and Seattle have vowed to resist ICE collaboration. Meanwhile, communities are organizing legal clinics, food banks, and protest trainings. What happens in LA could reshape national policy. But the deeper question remains: who gets to call America home? And who has the right to decide? That's a question we all must answer. Conclusion and call to action. Los Angeles is more than a city. It's a symbol of resistance, of resilience, and of rebirth. These protests are not the end. They're a reminder that when power is abused, people will rise. When voices are silenced, truth will find another way to speak. And when communities are torn apart, others will come together. If this video moved you, don't scroll past. Share it, comment, subscribe, because democracy isn't just a word, it's a fight, and it needs all of us.